nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two. Are you ready?
It's Drea Nicole. Well, are you ready?
Yo, Doc, where you at?
So get ready. Let's go.
Star Killer, yeah.
Hey, hey, it's your girl, Drea Nicole. Had to do it. What had to do it? What had to do it? Why? Because she had to do it. She had to do it. It is Friday. It is 9 p.m. And I'm back, y'all. I'm in y'all face. I'm in your ears. It's had to do with Fridays. What's goody? What's goody? What's good? I hope everybody had a blessed and amazing week. I know I had a blessed and amazing week. Um, just chilling out, hanging out with my son. My time off for surgery is almost over. I gotta go back to work on Monday. I gotta go back to work on Monday. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I had last my post-op appointment with my doctor, and everything is amazing. I'm so happy. I'm always putting my business out there or whatever, but I had a situation with fibroids, had to have the surgery, they had them removed. They tested all the fibroids and everything came back benign. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. I'm happy that nothing, became a bigger problem than what it needed to be. It was already a big enough problem. And that news just made my day and made my week. And I am so good and so happy. I'm glad that I'm able to be here with you guys again for another Friday. And this is going to be a good one, y'all. But before we get into that, I want to mention a couple of things. I want to let you guys know that on June 15th, and I got to send you, DC, I got to send you the flyers for this stuff for the next show. I be slipping sometimes, y'all. But on June 15th, I will be doing a play called Left Me Standing at the Altar. It's gonna be at Atlanta Comedy Theater, and it's on June 15th. There's two shows, one at 7 p.m. and one at 9 p.m. I have tickets, I have physical tickets in my hand, not in my hand right this second, but I have physical tickets. So if you need your tickets, let me know and I will bring you your tickets. Or we could meet up, or I could leave it at the door for you, or whatever. Um, the tickets right now are $30. It will go up after this weekend to $40. So if you want your ticket, then you need to send me $30 this weekend. Um, Hit me in my DM at Drea Nicole NYC on all social media platforms. So any social media platform that you want to go on, TikTok, Drea Nicole NYC, Instagram, Drea Nicole NYC, Facebook, Drea Nicole NYC. And just let me know that you need a ticket, and I will send you the information on where to send the money so that you could have a ticket waiting for you at will call, or I could come and bring you a ticket. That is how that is going to go. That is for June 15th. Recent developments, June 20th. I will be at the New Black Wall Street performing for a fashion show. Not only am I performing, but they're going to be using my song, Are You Ready, for one of the runway walks. So that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Are you ready? Hey, so get ready. Hey, are you ready? Hey, are you ready? Get ready. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Um, Yeah, so that's going to be happening on June 20th. It's a Juneteenth fashion show event, whatever. Shout out to Lily Mae for recommending me. I will be performing. Don P will be performing. We have performed together before. We're going to be performing separate this time, but we have performed together before at the Yours Awards in St. Louis, and it was so amazing. We did like a R&B. through the ages. So we did a song from the 80s. We no, we did the song from the 70s. We did a duet song from the 80s, and we did a duet song from the 90s slash 2000s. More recent, more current, and that was amazing. So it's gonna be fun to be in a performance space with my bro Don P again. Um, so that is happening on the 20th. And then also on Father's Day, there's going to be another teaser for Full Figured Flings. Um, and that is a movie that I'm a part of. The last day of shooting is tomorrow, so I will be on set all day tomorrow. But they put out a teaser for the movie on Father's Day, and it's supposed to be an epic teaser. Y'all not gonna want to miss this. If you saw the movie Fat Chicks with Monique, it's in the same vein as Fat Chicks. It touched on um, plus size models and what they go through in the modeling industry because a lot of people believe that they shouldn't be there. It talks about colorism within our own community, how light is right and dark is not. Dark skin is always considered bad if you're dark skinned, which I don't understand that. I really don't, because to actual racist people, we are all the same. They don't care how light you are or how dark you are considered the N word. So I don't understand those things, but I digress. I digress. I grew up in Brooklyn, but the part of Brooklyn that I grew up in was predominantly Caucasian. There was Italians, there was Jews, um, and just American Caucasian folks. And there was a lot happening. I've had family members thrown through windows um, by Caucasians. Um, I was told a few times that I couldn't hang out with my friends because most of my friends in school was Caucasian, and I was told that I couldn't hang out with them because no was going to be allowed in their house. Um, I used to walk to school past swastikas drawn on the mailboxes and on the walls and stuff like that. So, maybe I'll make that a show thing. But I would definitely need other people to chime in to talk about that because I would be so triggered and probably so uncontrollable. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Full Figure Flings kind of addresses these things within our community, addresses the things inside the entertainment industry when it comes to being plus size. You know, with people like Lizzo. Lizzo, she did leaps and bounds being plus size, but she was being bullied the whole way. And now she lost weight. She's like, what? What y'all got to say? Y'all couldn't touch me when I was big, and y'all really can't touch me now. So what are y'all saying? Like this girl almost quit music. As talented as she is, she almost quit doing music because she was being bullied about her size, which is crazy. She's talented. The music is good. Why y'all so worried about what she eat? Y'all not doing it because y'all worried about her health. Y'all real life bullies out there. Y'all real life bullies. It's crazy. It's crazy that grown folks get enjoyment out of doing this to other people. I am a former plus size female, and that just blows my mind. I even did a reel to Lizzo's song where she said, I've been fat and I've been skinny and none of you bitches can get with me. Yeah. So I show pictures. I keep, some people lose weight and then they take down all the old pictures of what they used to look like before. I didn't take down nothing. On my Instagram, there's not a lot of pictures of what I looked like before because I didn't have this Instagram at that time. My old Instagram page got hacked and then got deleted. So those pictures is lost in the sauce. But if you look up under any of my hashtags, like my queen shit hashtag, my I am the rotation hashtag, my pink vibe beauty hashtag, you may come across some of those pictures because those things live forever under the hashtags. It's just my old page, Drea Nicole Music, is no longer there. So, with all of that being said, I got the logistics out. Look out for Full Figure Flings teaser on Father's Day. Um, I will post the repost whenever they're ready to release it. B2B Productions, whenever they're ready to release it, I will definitely throw the information out there so you guys can all look at it. Now, what I came to talk about, and I got notes. I got notes, y'all. So, I really want to talk about the imbalance between men and women in a relationship, right? So, what triggered this in my mind is the Cardi B Offset breakup, right? So, Offset was cheating for years. We all know that. It was made public. Offset was cheating sporadically. He did public apologies to Cardi B and this, that, and the other. But at no time during that time did Cardi B bash him. She didn't bash him. She actually defended him when people was like, leave that man alone. He ain't no good for you. And she was like, that's my baby's father. I'm not about to sit here and allow y'all to disrespect him. Please respect our relationship. Please respect my decision. These are things that she said, right? So now she's had enough. She's over it. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say it. Offset is out here like a little biatch on every platform trying to defame this woman's character. Like what? Just because she moved on. She moved on with one person. How many people you moved on with? How many people were you with within the marriage? How many? How many people were you with when y'all was dating before y'all got married? And you going to talk junk about this woman? That's a real biatch move. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It really is. It's a real biatch move. I don't understand. And that seems to be how it always goes in these situations. When the man is cheating, nobody got nothing to say. Nobody has nothing to say. He's just being a man. Your bros are dab son. Got I got holes in different area codes and all this stuff. It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. That ain't that how that song go? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Welcome. And then every people want to come at Cardi B for clapping back at Offset. Nah, nah. Ain't no way I took your shit for a hot minute, bruh. And then you come at me on social media like I'm wrong for moving on. Now you're gonna get all this work. You're gonna go get all this work that you earned. Cause he earned it. He earned it. He earned getting every bit of her BBL kiss. Kiss her BBL. Like the audacity for you to even act like you mad right now. How you gonna act like you mad, bro? How you gonna act like you mad? The jig is up, the party's over, party done. That's it. Move on. But then you wanna come again. Let me get my notes. Then you wanna come and talk about you want spousal support because she makes more money than you. All this flossing you did in your videos and this, that, and the other, and now you want to talk about spousal support. And so I read this thing on Facebook where he said the reason why he's asking for spousal support because he knows that if that Cardi would ask for spousal support. Did she? Because she asked for the divorce. Did she ask for spousal support? Did she? She didn't. But you did. So if the shoe was on the other foot, she would ask for spousal support. First of all, if the shoe was on the other foot, she be the one with the kids. You ain't got none of your kids, bruh. You just have to worry about you, and you make more money than half of America, or maybe even more. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? You just doing it out of spite because you mad that she moved on and she's looking happy. Whether she's happy or not, I don't know. Because everybody look happy on the internet. Whether she's happy or not, I don't know. But you mad. You in your feelings because somebody else got that. But you need to man up. Take it on the chin like she did. You was all big man on campus when it was you doing it, and now you want to bitch up, talking about spousal support and on the freaking internet crying and everything. Man up. Take it on the chin, bro. You lost. You lost this one, but you already got probably like 10 in the chamber. So what are you worried about it for? You might win some, but you just lost one. You lost one. Get over it. Get over it. You talking all this junk about her moving on, but I just saw a thing that because she put out a diss track. Now your new slide put out a diss track on her. If you already got a new slide, why you stressed? Why you so freaking stressed? You done moved on. Your new slide got a diss track. Why are you so freaking stressed? You know why Cardi put out a diss track? Because all the shit that you put her through throughout the years after she gave you children, and you still freaking acting up. You still freaking acting up. At what point are you going to become an adult? You could have just left it alone and said nothing. You left it alone and said nothing. She wouldn't have said nothing. We wouldn't be here right now. But no, you want to keep coming out your face like you right. You not right. You're not correct. Your word is not your bond because you sat up there and you married this woman. So in front of her and God, you said you was going to be a certain type of person. You are not a man of your word. Your word is not your bond. You slid with a 50, 11 chicks. She slid with one, and you in your feelings. That is the imbalance that I'm talking about because men will slide and slide and slide and slide. And as soon as you come with one, the whole world stops. Oh my God. What is going on? Why you mad? Women are a reflection of their partner. You show me how we gonna act. Why you mad? You the head, you the leader, and you led this relationship down that road. You led this relationship down that road. Until this divorce, I've never heard Cardi B talk bad about you. That's the crazy part because she had reason to. She had reason to. But when a woman is done, she is done. So what are you mad for? You led this relationship down that road. And this happens not just to celebrities, this happens across the board. Hell, it happened to me. That's why I'm so freaking triggered. That's why I'm so triggered. Because my ex husband was running around, doing dirt, getting caught, and I kept giving chance after chance after chance. Why? Because he was my husband. Why? Because we had a son. I was trying to make it work. I was trying to be like grandma and them. I hear the stories now about the stuff that the elders in my family went through. And they kind of stuck through stuff like that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because they stuck through stuff like that because they had no choice. They was housewives and felt like they couldn't do it on their own. So they stuck through stuff like that because of circumstances, not because of love. I didn't have those circumstances. I can maintain on my own. So why would I sit through that? But back to the story. So when I finally said I was done, done, finito, this is going to be over. This man is going to, I got a phone call. Now, I already said that I was done. We wasn't sleeping in the same room. I said, I'll give you some time to find a place to live, but we wasn't sleeping in the same room. We was in separate rooms or whatever. I haven't slept with him in a minute because I couldn't trust where he was sticking his stuff. So I was going out on a date, and he saw the message in my phone. Why? Because I didn't hide my phone. I'm not dealing with you. I already told you where this is headed. I already told you where this is headed. The papers was being drawn up. I was just waiting to get them so you could be served. So he sees the message about the date and had the nerve to approach me, talk about, oh, you talking about me? Look what you do. Nah, nigga, don't even try that shit now. Don't even try that shit now. Because none of this was happening before. Before I had them papers drawn up, none of this was happening. Now I had the papers drawn up. Now I'm moving on to the next, like you was doing. Like you was doing. Why you mad? You show me how we gonna act. You was supposed to be the leader of the household. Now this is what you led us to. Why you mad? What's the problem? You could do it and I can't? Why? Why? I'm sorry. I'm not saying this all men, but some of you men need to get your shit together. You really need to get your shit together. And this leads me to the other part of this conversation that I want to bring up. Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's widow, right? Kobe, God rest him and his daughter's soul, has been gone for 5 years. And it came out this week that Vanessa Bryant may be pregnant. The world is in an uproar. Oh my God, her loyalty. Y'all really expected this woman to be single and celibate forever? It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. One of the lines in a wedding is till death do us part. Death parted them. She is no longer married. She is a widow. If it was a man, y'all would think nothing of it. Y'all be like, oh my God, he's moving on with his life. Kudos to him for healing. But because it's her, she's disloyal. I've seen this woman being called everything under the sun. Kobe Bryant is no longer here. I even saw a post where somebody was like, well, he was cheating when he was alive. That's irrelevant also. She's not cheating. The man has passed away. She's not cheating. And she's well within her rights to move on. And as far as the being pregnant, she lost the child. She may be longing to have another child, probably thinking that it will fill the void of the child that she lost. So why do does the world, because it's not just men, but why does the world drag women so hard when they do basic things that any human being would do? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why. Why does women have to be dragged? We expect it to be doormats. We expect it to be walked upon. We expect it to be disrespected. We're expected to be dragged through the mud and still stay loyal. Yo, a freaking dog won't even do that. Freaking dog will turn on you. So why am I expected to? And yes, I'm gonna take it personally because I am a woman. So why am I expected to endure all of this? For what? For what? There ain't a freaking thing that anybody could give me to make me endure that from anybody. Male, female, child, elderly. There's nothing that will make me take that from anybody. What's the problem? What? I don't know. I don't know. But let me see if there's anything. Let's see if there's anything in the comments. Oh, so so tonight on Had to Do a podcast, we're gonna. So I have a lot of reactions, but no real comments on this question. So I guess right now, my feelings is the only feelings that matter. DC, you got any thoughts on this?
Oh, girl, I'm glad that I don't have to go through shit like this.
Man, listen, being single is looking better and better every freaking day. I'm glad you found a real one because, like, I don't know.
I mean, single in my days wasn't like it was today.
What do you mean?
There's so many options. With the way society accepts everyone, you can build your relationship however you want to, with whoever you want to, or however many people you want to. So singles, what is single now? What's a relationship?
Well, I think it really depends on the type of person that you are. Like these days, if you're like me, right? I am a monogamous person.
Hard to
That's
find
hard
those.
these days.
Hard to
That's hard
find
these
that.
days. I am not a chaser. I want to be chased. These days, the men want to be chased. The men want the flowers. The men want to be a passenger princess in the car. All these things. And they try to hide behind the, you know, if women could do it, I could do it. Okay, well then if you're gonna use that theory, why are you so in your freaking feelings when women do what the freak you do? You're in your feelings when they work. You're in your feelings if they cheat. You're in your feelings if they move on quickly after having a relationship with you. Why are you so in your freaking feelings?
I'm with you. It's like you got a certain man. Man, I don't know. But I do want to chime on your first story, Offset's a punk.
Man,
You didn't call me in on that one, so I had to get my 2 cents in there.
yes,
Offset,
yes.
you a punk. You,
That's crazy to me.
I
You
mean, you
asking
got to
for
remember,
spousal support.
there's young men out there that have their Offset as them as like their idol. They might pattern their life after him.
Right.
So you got
And
young
they're gonna
kids
mimic this. This
that
is what he's
yeah,
putting out there.
that it's okay if your woman makes more money, you should get her money even if you got money. It should get it from you. That's terrible. It's a
That's
simp.
crazy.
It's a simp.
And the fact that because it was already said that Cardi B make more money than him, so she carried the bills throughout the whole relationship. She carried the bills. But dude, when y'all separate, you only have to worry about you. She still got 3 kids.
I mean, I don't even think it needs to be about that. Doesn't it just if you're a
That
dude
is just crazy to me.
if you're a dude and you have the means to live after you've separated, go live. You don't need her money.
Right. Because even though I didn't agree with it with Mary J. Blige when she broke up with her when her marriage dissolved or whatever, her spouse asked for spousal support as well. But he's not a celebrity. He doesn't make millions and trillions of dollars. I still didn't agree with it. I figured it was, I just like it's a bitch move. Y'all don't even have kids together. That was like really a bitch move.
I mean,
But
is he okay? Is he living life? Is he just doing this because he can make more money? That's a simp.
right, he's saying that he want to keep up the lifestyle that he was accustomed to when he was with her. So you want to keep up a celebrity lifestyle. You're not a celebrity, but Offset is a celebrity, and you're gonna be roaming free with no children.
It's like I said, you never know. It doesn't matter. You can be anybody you want to be. If you're sitting there thinking this is what you want to be and this is how you want to treat women or men or however many men or women you want to be with, you can be that person. And everybody's just like, yeah, that's not for me. That's okay for him. It's okay. It's okay.
Right, for men.
And
Women
women.
get dragged for this shit.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Women get dragged
That's
for
true.
this.
That's true.
A lot of times people will be like, oh, he's a man being a man.
Well, do you think he's a gold digger? Does that make Offsets? Like we always said, women are gold diggers. Does that make him a gold digger?
I don't think that he's a gold digger. I think the only reason why he's doing it is out of spite. So I just think he's just a bitch.
I like to use punk. Yeah, punk.
Okay, my bad, punk.
He is being punk. Yeah, he's a punk.
Because he's just doing it out of spite. That's why he's going to social media for everything. Because honestly, the whole back and forth on social media, Offset started it,
Yeah, but you gotta
and
see
it's
it's,
only but
it's negative,
and it's
right?
only but somebody.
It's
Yeah,
negative. It's negative
he's
on
been
his
coming
page, and
after
he
her.
doesn't care.
Right, he's been coming at her really hard on social media, so she started to clap back.
Good for her.
But honestly, when he was cheating on her, because I follow Cardi B, so when he was cheating on her, and people was like, leave that man alone and bashing him. She was going on live saying, don't bash him. That's still my husband. That's still my kid's father.
See,
She
so that's what I'm trying to
protected
say.
him.
Yeah, you can be anybody you want to be. He wants to be basically, like you said, punk,
Men could be anybody they want to be.
but
Women
she
got to
decided
get
to be a good
bashed.
person. She decided she's gonna be a good person. Don't think that her lawyers can't find a way to make this not happen and take him out if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to. She's the better person. And then
Right. That was,
you
but
got to
that was
comment your
then.
box.
Now she's clapping back. That was then.
You got to comment your box and let y'all talk.
He mad she leveled up. That part. And he fumbled the bag. Exactly. Exactly. Shout out to Lux Note Digital. Exactly. Like it's just such a punk move. Oh my god, it's such a sassy ass move. It makes me mad. It makes me mad because some of these younger men just don't know how to be men. That part. He wasn't ready. And he wasn't ready. But you see how, like, as women, like, we will hold our man down. She never went on social media and bitched about how she had to pay for everything. She's doing that now because he's been bashing her. Like, how dare you put me through all of this stuff and then you want to go on social media and bash my name? No, you're going to get all this work. You're going to get all this work and then some. That's such a biatch move, right? Like, I think Cardi B could take him. I think he would get a run for his money if they went toe to toe, head to head. I don't even think he built like that. Asking for spousal support when you go on in your music and everything and brag about the stuff that you got, that's telling me that the stuff that in the music videos and this, that, and the other was rented. That's not your life, bruh. You're not about that life for real. Right, right. She was in more demand than he was. But whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Now I understand the Migos. They had their tragedy. They would never be the same without Takeoff. And I get it. I understand y'all had y'all tragedy and this, that, and the other. But usually not for nothing, but usually when a tragedy like that happens, that brings you more in demand. So I don't know. Like your wife is Cardi B. You had this tragedy. I'm quite sure people wanted to talk to you. I'm quite sure you was asked to do things. You was really a rapper. Come up with a song. Come up with a song. I mean, Quavo tried it. He got bodied by R&B dude. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So just like Takeoff carried you musically, your wife carried you financially. And now you're mad. Now you're mad. They came in as Migos. They work was getting slow for a minute and he fumbled. Yeah, right. But she was still right. But she was still standing by you and holding you down. And then you cheat on her and you bash her. You was cheating on her before takeoff passed. He was cheating on her for a long time. Remember that big thing that was all over the internet of him coming on stage with the flowers and this, that, and the other, apologizing to her and begging her forgiveness and this, that, and other, just to keep doing it, bro? Why do all of that? Man, this is a public service announcement. If you a dog, a mutt, well, should take your time. What's the rush? Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. If you a dog, you a mutt. Just come out and say that and let her make the decision if she want to deal with you. If you come out and say that and you straight up from the beginning, from the rooter to the tutor, she can't get mad at the shit that you do. She could just move on. She could just move on and be like, I can't do it no more. I love Cardi B too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not too big on ratchetness and this, that, and the other, but she calmed down a lot in the years. I do like her music. You know what I'm saying? She's from New York. I don't care what part of New York, unless it's upstate. I'm talking about New York City. She's from New York City. Uh, so I'm always gonna have New York's back. You know what I'm saying? She act like a low key smart. Yes, yes. I had seen Cardi B in the new light when I saw her speak about politics and things like that years ago, back in the beginning of her career, and I was like, this girl really knows her shit. You got to be aware of the person who played dumb but is really smart. Those are the ones that will fuck your life up. Offset has got to run for his money. I'm telling you, he got to run for his money because she's not a dummy. She's not a dummy by far. She's not a dummy at all. Another note, another woman that's being dragged, Young Miami, Carisha, of a, I think she's Young Miami, right? Yeah, she's saying that she's looking to find a relationship. Now you know that she's been with Diddy for a few years or whatever, and the first comment I saw under that post was, "Don't nobody want that freak off run through." And I'm like, yo, if she was a dude, y'all wouldn't care. Y'all wouldn't care. Exactly. I don't think Cardi B lost a settlement or anything that she has went through yet. Facts. Facts. Cardi B winning all her shit when she, yeah, be taking pictures of her going to court and everything. She be looking like Jackie O going to court. She don't play. She don't play. Cheers to that. But once again, another female being dragged for promiscuity or whatever. But it's okay for dudes. They don't get dragged like that. They the man. Bro, you did that. Blows my mind. Every freaking time it blows my mind. And I get triggered. Me, I'm not a cheating type person. But if a chick is getting her lick back, she's getting her lick back. You only have to do it once. You don't even need multiple people. You only have to do it once. Only have to do it once. As soon it like Vanessa Bryant. It doesn't matter how long you wait to get into your next situation. As soon as you get into your next situation, you a hoe. You a hoe. You disloyal. You raggedy bitch. All this stuff. As soon as you get into your next relationship, whether it's 2 weeks after the breakup or 5 years or 10 years or whatever, you're dragged, and that's crazy. That's crazy work. Let's know what's your thoughts about the Vanessa Bryant being pregnant? I'm getting my lick back on site. I know, I know that's right. And sometimes getting your lick back doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to do to you exactly what you did to me. Sometimes getting your lick back is the level up. Sometimes getting your lick back is not saying anything at all. And this is what I mean by that. If you dealt with a narcissistic person, narcissists thrive on attention. Give them no attention, their world fall apart. Yes, Vanessa Bryant. Okay, Luxno said, fill me in on Vanessa Bryant. So Vanessa Bryant, it's been 5 years since Kobe has passed away. Kobe and their baby girl Gianna has passed away. And it was reported this week that Vanessa Bryant may be pregnant. And people have been dragging her on the internet saying that she's disloyal. How is she moving on so quickly? How is she pregnant and this, that, and other? It's been 5 years. The vow says to death do us part. This woman is no longer married. She is a widow. It's been 5 years. And they treating her like, how can you do that to Kobe? Where's Kobe? God bless the dead, but Kobe done moved on. Kobe is with his Lord and Savior, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. How long is this woman supposed to be single? How long is this woman supposed to be lonely? How long is this woman supposed to stay in depression? Because I'm quite sure there was some depression. She lost her husband and her child. Life must go on. For her to be productive to her remaining children, for her to be productive to herself, for her to be productive in life, life must go on. And the way they dragging this poor woman, haven't she been through enough? Leave her the freak alone. She lost her husband and her daughter, and now she's just trying to find a new normal. Leave her alone. I don't understand the world that we live in today and how they do people. Crazy to me. It's bananas. But back to the narcissist thing. If you give a narcissist no attention, that bugs them out more than attention. They don't care what kind of attention they get. It could be good attention, it could be bad attention. As long as you're giving them attention, they feel fulfilled. So pay them no mind. I have a narcissistic ex. I could be in the same room with him and I act like I look straight through him, like he's not even there. I act like he's not even in the room. And when I tell you, I get so many dirty looks and this, that, or other when I act. And I don't even notice the dirty looks. I get told about the dirty looks. I get told about people that's with me or whatever, or people that's in the room, and they be like, yo. And I be like, don't worry about it. Yeah, it be all right. I don't say nothing. I don't acknowledge his presence. I don't even say hello. Nothing. And he knows not to say nothing to me because the day that he say something to me, there'll be no good. No good will come of it. No good will come out of that interaction. But that's how you got to deal with a narcissist. Because even if you give them bad attention, it's still attention to them. It's kind of how they say in entertainment, how they say like no press is bad press. So the good things and the bad things still work in your favor. That's how narcissists feel. Good attention, bad attention still work in their favor because they still get attention. You're still showing that you kind of care. You're still showing that you acknowledge them. You're still acknowledging the hurt or whatever. So as long as you're still doing that, they're cool with that. So sometimes not saying anything at all would be the best thing that you can do. You really want to get under their skin. Don't say anything at all. Move on with your life with the glow up. You want to talk about people picking their face up off the floor? Child, child. Sometimes you got to give it to God and let God handle it. And then you sit on the sidelines looking at the karma like, mm. Because look back at your ex that has done you wrong and see the life events that happen after they done you wrong. A lot of times, no good comes to these people. They may try to act like things are all good, but then when you see and hear, no good comes to these people. So sometimes you gotta let God handle it, especially if you don't want to go to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail, and I have tendencies that can send me to jail. So sometimes I just, if it's that bad, but leave women alone. Women are allowed to move on, just like men are allowed to move on. If you're a man in this situation, move how you've been moving. If you've been having multiple women in this, that, other, don't worry about what she doing. Don't worry about what she doing. Keep going with them other holes. You thought the grass was green on the other side instead of watering the grass on the side that you wanted to be on, and now that side is not an option for you. Man up. You gotta take that one. Chalk it up to the game. Take it on the chin. You ran a good race, buddy. But now you gotta let it go. Now you gotta let it go and let people move on. Just like how you was moving them on or moving around or whatever. Find somebody else who might be here for the shenanigans. There's women of all types out there. And there might be a woman out there that's here for the shenanigans. Find a woman that's here for the shenanigans and would, you know, just be there no matter what you do because they have nothing else to do. They might be lonely or feel like they can't get anybody else or anything like that. Find one of those. Find one of those. But y'all find these very strong minded, um, self sufficient women and then get mad when they act strong minded and self sufficient. What are you mad for? This is who I've always been. You just never thought that you would be on the other side of it. But you can't be out here just doing whatever to people and don't expect consequences. And just like you was big boy 10 toes down when you was doing the bullshit. Be big boy 10 toes down when shit goes awry and just go about your business. Because honestly, you did it to yourself. Point blank, period. You absolutely did it to yourself. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Lux Note Digital, for your input on this topic. I'm so grateful to everybody who tunes in, who comes on and gives their thoughts and everything. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, DC, for your thoughts on the topic when I come up with the topics. And yeah, the only thing I got to say is man up, man up, period. All right, y'all. Desire to inspire before you expire. And we out of here. Don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms, Drea Nicole NYC. Just like how you see it there, Drea Nicole NYC. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And guess what, motherfuckers? I'm out.